Oh, what's going on, everybody? Z here. Welcome back to some more Scavenging. Today, the pineapples will be flowing. That's right. We're going to go plant some pineapples today. We're going to finish off the fruit stuff. We're going to supply the farmers with everything, hopefully, they need, as far as like the fruit and the vegetables and stuff like that. Now, obviously, we still have to get some more farmers and stuff, but still. So we're going to need a bunch of fertilizer. I'm going to go ahead. We're going to grab everything out of here. And, oh, that's right. I took a whole bunch underground. It's fine. It's fine. So let's go ahead and get some fertilizer going here. I'm going to go grab some water. We could probably throw some fertilizer in here, I suppose. That would probably be a good spot for that. We'll go ahead and grab this. Actually, let me just drop my inventory too. Oh my gosh, so many fun things are going on today. Hopefully you all are having a wonderful day. I'm having a fantastic day. Can't complain. Let's go ahead and just... Let's see. I'm just trying to clear up everything here. Now, we also are going to have to farm potatoes. Like, my potato status is not good. 250, that's not going to be enough. Nearly enough for our raid. So, let's actually just go ahead and toss the pineapples in here for now. And then, you know what? Let me just go ahead and grab these potato seeds. Because, like, I might as well just use these two. So, we'll use those. And then, you know what? Should we grab some more soil and maybe try to like get more stuff going? Like, I feel like we're gonna need a bigger farm here. You know what? We'll do that. We'll do that later. Okay. So we've got some of this. Let's see. What do we got over here? I've got 20 fertilizer in here. I was curious if we have enough to go ahead and start like one thing just to get it going. We've got 10. I mean, we could just plant 30 ammo. Oh, we need more fertilizer. We definitely need. Oh, actually, hold on a second. Oh, we're out of water, actually. Okay, cool. So, let me do this. Let me go grab water. And then we'll go ahead and make some more fertilizer. And then we will also go... Hold on a second. Okay, so... Seeds. Let me make sure that I have, like, all of these things lined up here. Okay, it looks like my inventory is good enough. So, yeah, let me go grab some water. We'll get more glow going. We'll get more of the... man, I'm actually gonna need more glow. We're gonna need to feed those guys a little bit more. And then we're gonna get some fertilizer. We're gonna do like 1 or 2 things for potatoes, and then we'll go ahead and do some pineapples. Oh, this is gonna be spicy. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and just queue up all of the fertilizer, let it do its thing. Now, while we're doing that, I'm actually gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take some of the concrete from this guy, because I have some ideas to kind of reinforce our little the base place that we are working on, our cheese factory, if you will. Oh, it's so great because it's a cheese factory. It's so funny. So yeah, I want to just reinforce a few things, kind of like just make things a little bit better for us and just a little bit safer whilst we're over there doing, you know, the farming things. Okay, so I took it down basically to the bare bones here. I'm gonna leave it like that just in case we need to do anything with it later, but that gives me plenty of concrete and plenty of blocks to build with. Because I'm actually kind of thinking that maybe we should just, you know, if we're gonna do this, like maybe we should be planting more at a time. I mean, I don't know. I guess maybe we should see how far the pineapples go, because I think 40 pineapples is probably gonna be like an insane raid, because 40 broccoli was already an insane raid. So yeah, anyways, let's just do a little bit of preparation. We'll get some things going. We'll go ahead and... Oh, let me go grab some more fertilizer, because I really don't want to wait for the plants to grow anymore. Like, I am spoiled by the fertilizer. And actually, while we're back here, let's go ahead and queue up some more cardboard as well. Let that do its thing. Because we're going to need all of the glow that we can get. So much glow is needed. All right, so we're good. We've got some fertilizer. We've got some potatoes. We're gonna go ahead and do a big potato farm. But yeah, while we're kind of doing that, mess with that stuff, I'm gonna reinforce a few things. All right, so here's our little area. What I was actually gonna reinforce is gonna be some of this stuff here, so that way the tape bots really can't hit us as much as they have been. So let's go ahead and just place this. Actually, I want to place it a little bit away from the wall, just in the event that we get, if we get like a you know, a Farmbot swinging in here. Hopefully it doesn't actually hit this, because like that would be kind of nice if it didn't do that. All right, so we got a little base foundation there. But realistically, this window and... Let me see. Yeah, really those two windows are the only windows that I really have to worry about as far as like tape bots. So let's just go ahead and do this. And then what we'll do is we'll do some openings here. So we'll just do something kind of like that. That way it kind of like... The odds of them actually shooting me through this, you know, maybe it's a little bit more difficult. And then we'll kind of just do the same thing over here for now. Yeah, we'll just kind of do something like that. So nothing super crazy. And then this will probably get reinforced as well, just to make sure that they don't, you know, start coming over here and smacking it. And actually, in all honesty, we'll probably put the highest tier metal and stuff like that in here. Now, we have played with the idea. A lot of people have been commenting. They're like, hey, what if you open this up? What if we actually open this up? Because obviously they're all going to go through here and we just make, like, you know, a chamber of killing. You know, we put a whole bunch of things here. So as soon as they walk in, bada bing, bada boom, they get destroyed. You know what I mean? So maybe, I mean, we have like 30 saws back there. Like if we just lined up 30 saw blades so that way they couldn't like get through them without getting destroyed, that could be kind of cool. Oh, and then if we actually threw them backwards too. The problem though, I'll tell you the problem right there, is actually the explosive bots. Anyways, okay, so enough chit chat. Look at that. That's kind of what I wanted to do right there. And then I also want to go ahead. I'm kind of thinking maybe we should we try to block off some of this stuff as well, because sometimes they get a little close, you know? And if I just put some like bars up here, that'll kind of be like just a, oh, hey, they breached, you know, but we have a little bit of time to kind of deal with them because it's really just the spring bots. All right, so I just kind of made something like that that might prevent, oh, you know what? Might need to actually go up higher than that, huh? Because I just realized that actually isn't all that high up there, is it? Yeah, we probably need to bring it up like all the way up here. Okay, all right, let's do that. Okay, so here's our little thing that we made. Now, I could come up here if need to be, but I don't know if that's going to mess up stuff, so I guess we're going to try it and see how it goes. I have a lot of things that are mad at me. Anyways, okay. Enough with the dilly-dally. Let's do this. Let's go ahead and water, and then we'll go ahead and get ready to place our stuff here. There we go. And yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and plant and do all this stuff. Yeah, like I said, I kind of want to expand this out and be able to plant like all inside of here. That'd be great, but I think we need to kind of keep it this way, so they keep like pushing over here. So we might be able to bring it out this way a little bit though. We'll see. And if we do that, we are probably going to change our watering system. All right, perfect. Look at that. Oh, it's beautiful. Isn't it so beautiful? So actually, I'm kind of curious, like with this additional structure stuff, are they still going to attack over here, or are they going to try to hit these structures now? That's what I'm worried about with the additional building stuff. Like, is it going to change where they're trying to target? Like, are they going to see that as now, like, the way not in, or are they still going to see over here? Because that's, I mean, as long as they still see over here, we'll be just fine. All right, so let's see. Looks like everybody has landed. Yeah, I don't see anybody. I don't see anything trying to come up this way. Yeah, I don't see nothing. Nothing trying to come up this way. That's great. Okay. Oh, you know what? Wow, this still works though. All right, let's go ahead and clear you guys out. All right, so that one was cleared out. There's a lot of haybot parts here. Like, there's a lot. Check this out. There's like these. it's a field of haybot parts, which is great. Okay. So that worked just fine. It didn't change pathing or anything, which is great. Okay, you know what? I didn't get nearly as many potatoes from that as like I would like to. Maybe let's go take a peek. Let's go see what we need for expanding our farm here a little bit, because like, yeah, we need to expand it a little bit. Okay, so the main thing that I would want would be additional water cannons. Okay, so glue. Glue is going to be our limiting factor here. So, I mean, not too bad. So I believe each one of these can water. So hold on, let me get like 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me get 4 of these. I believe each one can do like a 2x3 area or a 3x3 area. I think it depends on how far you have it up off the ground. And then we're going to need a button. Do we have a button in here? I need just a button. Okay, so there's those 4. Do we have a button? I don't have a button. All right, well, let's just make a button. I don't know how I don't have a button. Okay, so I want to see, because instead of making like a whole moving thing, we are we have plenty of materials now that we can just make these completely stationary, and it doesn't really matter. So, oh, hold on. I'm gonna also need soil. Did I bring the soil with me? No, I did not. There it is. Okay, so there's 16. I'm gonna take, well, I'll take 16 with me. If I need more soil, though, we're gonna have to come back and make more soil. All right, so the ground over here is not perfectly level. So being able to place these like perfectly is just, it's not gonna happen. But let's go ahead and just start like let's start a thing like in this area. And I'm gonna set this up separately so that way if we want to just farm this one area, we can, and if we want to farm both areas, we can. But I want to try lining it up somehow. So let me see if we do like 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then let me go ahead and move this. I'm gonna grab a concrete. I want to place this in the middle, and I want to put it straight up. And then I want to place this directly above that. I'm one off. Perfect. Okay. So I want to see how much area this actually, this manages to cover here. Actually, you know what? Do I have to have... Will this work? Okay, so we're gonna actually have to put this on a little bit of a structure here. Okay, well, you know what? We can just do this. We can just put it right there. And then I can wire this to that. And then let's just grab a water out of here. Put that into there. And then let's see. Does this do... How big of an area? That doesn't help me at all. So does it guarantee, is it 2x3? Maybe it's just a 2x3 with the possibility to hit a random one on the other side. So would that mean that the other one, because how many blocks away from these are there? Like, so if we go from the center of this one to, wait a second, how did that one hit those? That's interesting, because it should be centered off of this one. So I guess, what if we center it off? So it'd have to be centered off of this one then. Okay, so if we centered it off of that one, then we should be able to place, ideally here. Actually, if I pick these up, they're no longer watered. So ideally that would cover that area. Okay, then let me go ahead and hit the button on this one. Okay. So it looks like, for whatever reason, it covers a 2x3 area. So this one and then these ones. See, that's not actually that bad, and there's nothing moving. So I can literally just set up a whole bunch of these, and we just go boop, you know? And actually, like, if we really wanted to, we could also put like a little button. It's like, oh, I want to grow like this section. We could hit a button. It could just, you know, water that one area real fast. Or like depending on how much we want to water here. But I like that. I like that. It's good to know. So if I put it in a grid based off of this, we know we need these roughly that far apart. However, I would also like to, because hold on, if I stick this button to this structure, can I, see, I can't hook it to that. So we are going to have to put this on our own structure. We're going to have to put like a thing of concrete down so that way they can like all connect and stuff. Okay. All right, cool. That works. I'm going to go ahead and take just a few of these. I'm going to take those, and then we can make more soil that way. Because I'm going to need... I don't know how much soil I'm going to need, but like I definitely want more than what I have. Because it looks like for the most part, we can place it almost all over here. Oh, yes. This is going to be great. Expanding the farm. Yes, indeed. All right, so I put this little ceiling in here because I was like, well, we're going to have to connect everything. And it moved down a little bit, so I want to verify that this is still actually like the same. It's going to do the same splash effect, because like the further away it is, you know, maybe the larger the splash effect would be. That wouldn't be, you know, crazy to think. So I want to go ahead and just set up another little test like that, and then so from there we should be able to put the button anywhere and then connect it to here. Perfect. Okay. All right, so we'll just test that real fast, make sure that is still See, it's not. It is not. Unless it's just not. Unless it's random. So it's actually not even hitting that one. I think it might need to be taller, and it might need to be further away from it. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and build this up now. I do want to mention something because I know I'm gonna get asked, why am I not just building it right on the ceiling? And that's because if there's any like spring bots or anything like that up top, and they do an AOE effect, I want to make sure that these blocks aren't going to get hit by that, so I'm kind of leaving a space. Now, right now, it doesn't appear like that happens because like those blocks are all still intact and stuff like that, but just in case, I want to just not be hooked to the ceiling directly. I don't want to be connected to the structure, just for possible, you know, future things. So that's why I'm not connecting to it directly. And instead, I'm building like into these pillar supports and stuff like that. So, all right, I'm going to test this again. All right, so there's, well, hold on. There's our test again. Okay, so that's the same pattern that we got last time. I'm going to dig these up, and I'm going to put them back. And I want to verify that this is going to be repeatable, because I don't want to put like a whole array of these up there, and then it's like, you know, it gets most of them most of the time. All right, so next test. Son of a gun. It just gets most of them most of the time. So, this is going to be interesting. Are we just going to have to, like, hit it multiple times? Ugh. I would rather put it up in a guaranteed pattern. Maybe just like, is 2x2 guaranteed? Okay, so I'm testing this shooting right here in, like, the corners of them. What does that do? Okay, test 2. Huh. Okay, so it lined up to here, hits this area. Okay, hold on a second. What if, like, what if we do those two right there? And then I'm going to pick these up. I'm trying to pick these up to, like, re-dry them out. So that way we can make sure this is happening. Okay, so if I do that, and then... need one of you. We should be fine under here. Okay, so that one, and then I do this. Okay, that has hit this 2x3 area every single time. Perfect. So basically, just to kind of make sure here, we bring this over, and it's like, man, it's actually not, is it? It's basically directly above this. No, it's not. It's actually directly above that. Oh, that's why. Okay, so we have it basically in the middle of these, and then, okay, all right. So that's how we're going to have that. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. That should work. So that means that we, okay, cool. Yeah. So it will hit a 2x3 area if it's centered off of that one in the middle. Okay, cool. Nice. I like that. I'm going to leave this here for now. And then let me go ahead and grab some soil here. We need to make a bunch of soil. Lots and lots of soil. Because I don't know why. This thing says it's fertilized. It's not. Oh, it wasn't watered. That was the issue. Anyways, okay. All right. Now, I know what you're thinking, like, why are you doing all this just to plant pineapples? Because we're going to need a lot of ammo. And instead of having to refarm like 3 or 4 times between each, you know, harvest, each like thing, I want to be able to farm more potatoes at a time. It's basically for the potatoes. It's not really even for anything else. It's just for the potatoes because we need so many of them. Okay, so for soil, we need a lot of it. We need 100 scrap wood. Holy moly, that's going to be a lot of scrap wood. 100 scrap wood, soil, and then water. Those aren't bad at all. And then also, we're going to need every 6 soil, we're going to need 1 water cannon. That's not too bad. Okay, so we're going to need a bunch. In order to get a bunch of soil, we're going to need a bunch of things. Well, I guess we can just go harvest some trees then in the meantime and then get more soil going. You know what? I feel like we have enough. You know what? We have enough. Let's at least do one pineapple raid. Maybe I don't need all this ammo. Maybe this is something we can do later on. Let's see. Where is... Okay, so there's our force water cannons. That's fine. Where is... Okay, so we have 9. We have 29 pineapples. I want to test 40 because I want to test 40. 40 pineapples is what I want to test. So let's go ahead and get some more glow in here. And then let's get all of this turned into fertilizer. Man, I am so glad that that thing is working as good as it is. So we'll do that. We'll grab these and fertilizer. Okay. And we'll just go ahead and do that. Okay. So let's go find some more pineapple seeds. And then, you know what? I'm probably gonna need fuel though, because I got to take my truck out. All right. So let's see if we can't find ourselves some pineapple seeds. Now, pineapple seeds, I think they're like a bright yellow, like a very bright, vibrant yellow. Like, is that a pineapple seed? It looks like it might be a pineapple seed. Or is that orange? Is that orange or pineapple? I can't even tell. Excuse me, sir. Hey, that wasn't very nice. Those are oranges. Okay, that's not what I need. I'll take them, though. We could always use them for sun shakes, because I have a feeling we'll eventually start making sun shakes, but... All right, let's see. We got to find pineapples. You know what? Actually, since we're over here, this is kind of an area where I harvest beeswax from, so we'll also get beeswax while we're over here. Oh, is that... Are you pineapple? Please be pineapple. No, you're orange again. Man, the orange ones keep tricking me. Okay, so I'm still out looking for pineapples. However, I just thought of something. I completely forgot about the grow farm, the grow bed. And I'm actually quite curious about that because I've heard that it increases the yield of what you planted in. Now you have to have power and you have to have water. However, those are things that we can hook up to like storage chests. So actually, let's go ahead and try that and let's see what happens with that. So we've got our grow bed. So we're going to need a battery container and we're going to need a water container. So let's go ahead and grab a water container. We'll turn those off and then let's grab a, where's the battery? Is this the battery one? Yeah, the battery one. Okay. And then let me make some glue because I got a bunch of beeswax like purposely so we could get some glue here. So there's that. And then I need metal 2 and then we're going to make a battery container. So let's make one of those. And then let's try this. Now we're going to try this over there. Oh, you know what? This only, okay, hold on a second. I just realized why I wasn't worried about this. This only works for cotton plant, pigment flower, potato, tomato, and carrot, but insufficient for other seeds. So, okay, I still need, like, we still need the farm and stuff like that. However, for growing our ammo, right, like potatoes, this might be the way to go. I don't know. We'll see. Because if it does increase yield, that's a good thing. So let me grab those. Okay, so we've got the grow bed, a battery container, a water container. So we're going to need batteries and water. So let's go ahead and grab water and batteries. Oh my God, my inventory. My inventory is so terrible. Okay, so 2 stacks of water, 2 stacks of batteries. Now, what does it actually take to make the grow bed itself? It's actually super cheap. But does it say allows you to grow certain things anywhere? Needs a power source and water to work. Used to grow cotton. Does this make it so that way it doesn't cause a raid? Huh. Okay. So I'm not going to make the mistake of trying this at my base. No. Now we're just going to do it with a potato seed because a normal potato plant gives us 10 potato ammo, I believe. So I'm curious to see how much this is going to give us and if it causes a raid or not. Because if it didn't cause a raid, that would make it super valuable, especially late game because like obviously, you know, cotton plants, those are good for building stuff, but they the flowers, those don't typically cause a raid by themselves. So like that's nice. But yeah, let's see here. Okay, so let me verify. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so 39. It's going to stack here. So this is going to give us 49, right? Yes, that's 10. Okay, so let's do this. Oh, darn. Hold on. Let me grab... I'm going to steal some of this concrete real quick so we can make a little foundation thing here and try this out. So let's just do... let's do this. And then let's place this guy down here. Battery container. Water container. Batteries. And then water. And we need to connect these. So here to here and then here to here. Does it not have to... Do I just have to water it? I thought it said it had to be connected to... Hold on. I thought it said it had to be connected to... Needs a power source and water. Oh, it just... Okay. So it doesn't actually have a water connection. That's kind of a bummer. So it needs power and then it needs water. So we need to water it like a normal watery thing. So... Okay, here, let's do this. Okay, so there's our water source and then our button. And we'll just do it like this. We'll hook this to here like that. Okay. All right, so I think... Yeah, that waters it like normal. Now, if I plant this... It did not cause a raid. It did not. Can I fertilize it? Huh. Because if I plant this over here, that's absolutely causing a raid. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So, holy moly. Okay. We're going to have to do some testing here. So, this could be amazing. This could like legitimately be amazing. Because if this does not set off anything, we could have this in our base. And I think we actually might be able to farm this or at least like automate it to a point. I don't know. Like I'm not a huge like automation expert on anything by any means, but if we can at least grow this, we can obviously probably hit a button to water it. Can we hit a button to harvest it? And then can we replant it? You know what I mean? Like if we like, oh, hey, everything's grown. Can we detect that it's fully grown? Harvest, water, replant, harvest, water, replant, like automatically? I don't know. Maybe a timer? Then again, you know what? It's going to depend on the fertilizer too. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Also, I'm curious as to how much we're going to get. Okay, so here, let me do this. Let me clean up our inventory. So we have 49. Do we still only get 10? How do I harvest? We went from 49 to... Wait, what? Did we get half? We went from 49 to 54. What? Wait, is that watered still? That is watered still. Okay, hold on. I'm going to drop those real fast. Like, did I miss that or did we get less? I think we got less. But I mean, I guess if it doesn't set off a raid. Oh, I don't know. Is that worth it though? Like, okay, it would be worth it. But like we have the cheese raid, you know, we got the cheese factory over here allowing us to do things without even having to worry about anything anyway. So I feel like that, did that give me, like, I mathed wrong, right? Surely I mathed that wrong. Also, how's the batteries looking? So it looks like it's consumed one battery. Because, like, that's another thing. We're also consuming batteries now, too. So, like, you have to take in effect, like, the battery consumption. The amount to, like, craft this thing. Interesting. Unless... Okay, so, hold on. I'm gonna pick this up. It does. It only gives you 5. All right, hold on. So there, I have an idea. What if this is actually what if this is actually supposed to give us more? And let's say you did pigment flower, right? We planted pigment flower normally, and we'd get what, 1? Would this give us 5? So is that just like is that an error with this? Like, oh yeah, it's saying that it gives us 5 as, you know what I mean? Testing. Okay. All right. We're gonna have to go test it. Let's test it. Do we have pigment flower over here? Okay. We have some flower. Let's try this. So I'm going to grab these two. I'm going to plant one in the ground and I'm going to plant one in the grow bed. All right. So pigment flower seed. Also, it doesn't look like we have to rewater this every time. So there's that. There's that. Let's go ahead and fertilize those because I don't want to wait. So boom and boom. Because I'm wondering if this normally gives us 1 and it's like, okay, this one needs to give us 5. But the potatoes normally give us 10, but this is still overriding saying, okay, give it 5. You know what I mean? So it's not like a 5x, but I don't know. I could be wrong too. It could just be the fact that since it doesn't cause a raid to happen for those other things, but like, I don't think the flowers don't cause a raid anyways. All right, well, this finished growing already. Do they grow faster in there too? Huh. Maybe. I'm going to go ahead and drop the flower so I can actually make sure that I don't miscalculate anything here. Interesting. Yeah, this one's already done. Okay, so that gives us 1 and 1. All right, that's to be expected. How about this one? Aha. So you give us 5. It does give us more, but for potatoes, it does not. Okay, all right. So hold on. Let me go ahead. Let me pick this up actually. Let me see what else. So this can also do cotton plant, potato, tomato, and carrot. So let's do cotton plant, tomato, and carrot. Let's test all 3 of those. So I'm going to put this back in here and we'll reconnect it. And then, yeah, let's test those and let's see if it's the same. Because like I said, I think what it is I think it's a little bit of an error in how it's doing like the _5 kind of thing. It's not doing ×5. It's just saying like, hey, set 5. You know what I mean? Instead of x5. So for the, okay, so tomato seed and what was the other thing? It was tomato, cotton, and something else. Tomato, cotton. Was it carrot? I think it was carrot. Do I not have? I have carrots. Okay. So obviously we know tomato and carrot only gives us 1. We know that for a fact. And I'm like 99% sure cotton only gives us 1 as well, but I'm not 100% sure. So we're going to grow 2 of those. But I know for a fact tomatoes and carrots only give us 1. All right. So let's go ahead and let's plant the tomato in here. I don't think I watered that though. Okay. So now it's watering. Should I go ahead and fertilize it as well? Might as well. Let's just, we'll get the show on the road here. And then I'm going to go ahead and plant the cotton plant. I don't think that's going to cause a raid. It does not. All right, hold on. Just going to plant it in here and fertilize. So that way that one's going. So if this would give us 50 potatoes instead of the 10, that would be amazing. This would be, oh, that'd be so good for potato farming. Because like 2 of these would give you a stack. Like that would be so nice. That would be undeniably amazing. Okay, so here is our tomato, which yes, we got 5. Okay, so I'm very much thinking it's supposed to be a 5 times multiplier. And it's not. But still, I mean, that's really good, especially for tomatoes and carrots, you know, if you're using those for purposes, I guess, purposes. Okay, so cotton, we get 1, obviously, not surprised. All right, and then this guy, let's see, harvest. Yeah, 5 times. Okay. So that does, in fact, oh, here, let's test carrot too. Let's just test the carrot since we're here. Boom, boom. Let's let it do its thing. All right. So we're gonna let that do its thing. I'm gonna go ahead and wait on this. We gotta go find it. Let's go find our pineapples. We'll come back to that. Let's find our pineapples and let's do the pineapple raid. Oh my gosh, we found pineapple. Yes, we found a pineapple bot. I was a little bit worried that I wasn't gonna find one. I was like, is there a special thing with pineapples? Like, do we have to just go like redo a grow lab over and over? Nope. We got ourselves a pineapple bot. Okay, so Let me just, I'm all the way over here. Let me just run around real quick, see if there's any additional ones. Because, like, obviously we're going to need 60 of these. And I have currently 40. Wait a second. 20, 40. Oh, yeah. Yeah, because we're only going to need 60, which means we're going to be able, if we do 40 of the, oh my God, 40 pineapples. This raid is going to be absolutely insane. Oh my gosh, I'm just realizing, I'm thinking about this, like, I'm actually thinking about this. This is going to be an insane raid. Oh my gosh, another pineapple. Let's go. Okay, is that all we actually need? I think, is that going to be all 60? No, 20, 40. Darn it, we're just a couple short. You know, I say this. I say, oh, we're just a couple short. Like I know this is going to go easy. And I just happen to know that it's like, you know, nothing bad is going to happen. This is something bad's going to happen. We're foreshadowing it. I know it. You know what? That's fine. We don't need the rest. And we're only doing a 40. We're going to do a 40 pineapple raid this time anyway. So let's go ahead. Let's deliver the truck back. And let's walk over there and let's prepare. I think we'll be okay. Like, I think I have enough potatoes for one of these. It's gonna be there's gonna be a lot going on over there, like, for sure. All right, so we've got, I mean, we got the pineapples, we got our fertilizer here. I think I need a little bit more water for our farm, but I think that's it. Holy moly. Let's do this. Do I have food? I do. Okay, so let me grab food. Perfect. Here we go. A 40 pineapple raid. We're going to be deep into the nightmare zone, the nightmare bar, the purple bar. Are we calling it a nightmare bar? I think so. Oh, and then here's our carrot, which we got 5 of, which we knew we would. Okay, so let me go ahead and drop the water in here. Go ahead and turn this on. Let's get everything all nice and watered up. It is time. The 40 pineapple raid. Oh, this is going to be fun. I'm so excited. Okay, let's do that, there. This pineapple is 2 full bars by itself. That's wonderful. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. I mean, hey, we're getting into the nightmare. All right, so there is the full 40 pineapples. And then we already did that one. Okay, all right. Here we go. Everything should go swimmingly, smoothly, no issues whatsoever, right? Good God, this is gonna be a lot. There's gonna be so many bots here. All right, so my game plan here, we're gonna let them all come in, and I'm gonna let them sit here, smash, hit each other, deal with themselves as much as they can, and then we will go out there and we'll see what happens. All right, here they go. They're starting to land. Yep, Farmbots, obviously. Oh, interesting. See, they are trying to attack that. Huh. Okay, see, that's what I was worried about. If we built too much stuff next to the edges, that they would try to be worried about that. Ah, they are. So, in order to fix this, I probably need to get rid of these structures. I mean, I guess we'll let them destroy the structures. Yeah, see, if there's too many structures out there, they're going to try to go after those. Oh, interesting. I mean, they're still flying in. It's kind of crazy. Any tape bots out there? Oh, there goes the big boy. Yep. Very nice. There goes another one. Those spring bots are so helpful. I love them so much. They're still dropping things off. There's crates still landing. Oh, I wish we could see what's going on outside. Oh, I do so bad. Oh, we can snipe some of these guys. Oh, let's not shoot our own stuff, though. Oh my God. There's so much going on. Oh my gosh, they are still dropping them off. They get a little lag going on here. Uh-oh. There was an explodey boy. Okay, we definitely have lag. I don't know if this many pineapples. Oh my gosh. Look at the size of those explosive bots. Holy moly, we need them to come over here to deal with these things. Are they just gonna blow up over there? I think so. Yeah, they just blew up over there because they probably didn't know where to go. All right, so I can hear a spring bot out there smashing some bots. So I'm gonna continue to let them do their thing. Yeah, because they're doing, oh yeah, they're hitting each other. I love it when they fight each other. Okay, so I have an idea. I have a terrible, terrible idea. But there's a lot of bots out there, right? Guess who just showed up to the party? If we get spotted by that, he'll launch missiles. If he launches missiles and we get the missiles to come over here to possibly hit all of these, this is a risky move. But like, it could be great. Oh, is he going the other way? Oh, he went the other way. Darn it. I was actually hoping for once that he was going to come this way. Oh, we get it because the missiles would lock on and they could just boom, all hit right here. Oh, that'd be so great. Could have been amazing. Oh, actually. Okay, he sees me. I got the lock on. I got the lock on. Is it gonna work? Did it work at all? I don't know if it did anything, to be completely honest. I don't think it did anything, unfortunately. Oh, I wish it did. All right. So we're gonna have to start dealing with these a little bit. Oh my gosh. Look at all of the stuff out here. Oh, that's not even hitting him. Oh my gosh. We've got a lot of things to deal with. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to actually open up a little bit bigger of a spot here. Can I like take this? There we go. All right, I need some big boys over here. Are they all like over here? You know what? Actually, if I just get rid of a couple of these blocks right here, we could probably just do this. Yep. All right, and then let's see. Will you trigger other ones? No. Uh-oh. I guess I have other bots in here I can gotta deal with too. Oh, the loot from this is gonna be so good. All right, there's another one down. Oh, hello there. Okay, let's see if we can go get this one over here going now. Little friends, if you could please make your way over here so I could shoot you through the shooting window. You know, it doesn't seem like that we actually have that many farm bots left, to be honest. Hello. Yeah, could you peek right through there? Thank you. All right, there we go. What's crazy is that the farm bots aren't even that big of like a thing on the meter. It's wild. Ow. Okay, you guys are not very nice. Hold on, we need to eat something. I'm getting a little close here. Okay. So we've got a lot of the spring dudes up top. Let's see. Do we have any more? We've got at least one farm bot over here. Oh, wow. You got me through that? I can't shoot you through that. That's not fair. I'm over here talking about fair. Actually, is there any big ones left? Do we have any farm bots left or hay bots left? Farm bots? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't actually think we have any more of the big boys. All right, we're gonna start sniping out the tape bots. Let's see. Oh, tape bot, paint bot. Oh, that was it? Wait a second. Hold on a second. They all just left. Why did they all just leave? Is there a timer? No way. There's a timer. There's got to be, because I didn't finish them all. Like, not even close. Well, now they're all coming back at me. They're like, get him! Oh, that is so weird. That is so weird. Why? It just finished. Like, look at all these dudes. We got so many of these spring bot dudes. That's crazy. And then we also had, I mean, we had a bunch of tape bots. They took off over the hill. They ran for the hills. They were scared. Oh my God, they were scared of me. They were scared of me. Okay. Well, now it's time to get the loot. So I had nothing really in my inventory. Let's go ahead and let's loot up all of the goods. All right, I think we got everything. Let's go ahead and check this out. So, we had 37 batteries. That's pretty good. We got, let me see, let me clean this up too. We've got 30 component kits. We got 20, 40, 60, 67 electronics. We got 3 warehouse keys. What was that sound? That was a weird sound. That was a really weird sound. I don't know what that sound was. I didn't like that sound. That was not a good sound. Okay. Anyways, we've got pineapples. Look at all the pineapples. That was a 40 pineapple raid. We survived. Not only did we survive, like, we outlasted it. We scared them away. They couldn't handle it. Oh my gosh, 40 pineapples. Let's go. This is so exciting. Let us harvest the pineapples. My inventory is completely full already. Here, let me drop some of the junk. Actually, I don't really even have a lot of junk, honestly. Embers, don't need those. Carrots, don't need those. That should hopefully not be enough. Tote bot head, don't need that. Beautiful. Oh, we did drop a seed. We'll toss the one fertilizer. Okay. There we go. So we got 1, 2, and 3. So we got 30 pineapples. Wait, 40. We got 40 pineapples. I was about to say, I was like, wait a second. That's not quite right. And then we actually got... Wait, what? Pineapple seeds. We got 20, 40. We got 41 seeds still. Oh, it's because I did have some extra seeds. I was short by just a little bit, but we have enough now. Sweet. Oh my gosh. There we go. We did it. So I need to do one more 20 pineapple raid. But we're gonna have to farm up some ammo and stuff like that first. But it worked. It did it. We did it. It was fantastic. Also, I need to play with this a little bit. I also, like I said, I think this is supposed to be a 5 times multiplier, but I could be wrong. But I think that's what it's supposed to be. So I think this is probably supposed to give us 50 potatoes instead of half. So yeah, it is what it is. But there you go. We're going to end it there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you leave a like if you're new here. Don't forget to subscribe as well for some more next episode. Lots of things. We got so many different things to do. We could set up farms with this. We could, we got to do more pineapple stuff. We got to go turn the rest of the pineapples in. We got to do all of the things. We got some mining stuff to do. But yeah, thanks for coming out. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, like, subscribe. Helps out. I do appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye, everybody.